Alright guys, I should be leaving for work. Sorry Casey, but there is something I have to get off my heart. I've been thinking about it all morning and I have to get it out of me before I explode. So, I'm ready for the church to rise up, for Christians to rise up, and I think we don't talk about something we need to talk about in order to make that happen, in order for revival to come like we keep saying we want it to, in order for Jesus to come like we keep saying we want him to. There's something we need to do. We need to have this conversation. So please, give me 2 minutes of your time. I don't care if you believe in Jesus or not, or if you believe in what I'm about to say or not, but 2 minutes of your time. Because it's biblical. In the Bible, Jesus came, and Jesus was baptized, and the Holy Spirit descended on him. And then he went into the wilderness, and he was empowered by the Holy Spirit, and he was able to do everything God called him to do. He walked with the disciples for 3 years. For 3 years, the disciples saw Jesus do miracle after miracle. They got to do it. They were sent out with the 70. They got to be part of that. They got to do miraculous things. And then Jesus died and rose again and met them in an inner room that was locked. He came in and he said, "Peace be with you." And he breathed the Spirit into them then and walked with them for 40 days. And then 40 days he was going to heaven. And he told them, "You have to wait." He already gave them the Holy Spirit, but he said, "You have to wait because the Helper is coming. And you cannot do what you were called to do to spread the good news without him." So they waited for 10 days. And then the Holy Spirit did come. And the Holy Spirit baptized them with fire. And Peter, who before that was full of anger, now all of a sudden was able to love compassionately. He was able to spread the word. He shared the word with thousands of people. Him and John would walk and their shadows would heal people because they were so empowered with the Holy Spirit. Yet today we want to say we don't need that. That was only for then and it's not for now. The world is farther away from God than it's ever been. The church is not honored like it used to be. We need him desperately. And if Jesus had to have the Holy Spirit, and if the disciples who walked with Jesus had to have the Holy Spirit, Jesus breathed it on them, but they still had to wait for 10 days before the Holy Spirit was in them. And they were baptized with the Holy Spirit and able to do everything they were called to do. How are we supposed to think we don't need that? We're in the darkest times of this world and we don't need the Holy Spirit. We don't need the fire of God in our lives. How can we love people properly without his help? Because I can't do it. I had issues. I had sexual issues for a long time, for many years, and I wasn't able to overcome them on my own flesh. But guess what? I got baptized in the Holy Spirit, and I have no issues with that anymore. Not one. Not one desire to do anything that's out of God's will. Because he empowers me. Not on my own strength. I couldn't have done it on my own strength. I tried. I tried for years. But his Holy Spirit has given me power and authority over things in my life that I never had before. And he can do the same for you. So if you're questioning, look, I don't believe that, my church doesn't say that. Read the Bible. It's in there. Ask him. Ask Jesus. If this is truly you, if this is who you are, I want all of you. But you have to be ready. Because if he gives it to you, it comes with responsibility. It's like Spider-Man. You know, he said, with great power comes great responsibility. You have to be able to walk it out. You have to really be able to surrender your life to Jesus, because he's going to call you to love people that aren't really lovable. He's going to call you to forgive people you don't really want to forgive in your flesh. He's going to cause you to do things you may not want to do. So, but if you want that, ask him. Ask him, Jesus, can you help me get through this? Can you help me get over this pain? Can you help me get over this struggle, this thorn in me, Lord? Can you help me? Send me your Holy Spirit. If it's you, I want it. And if you don't know about Jesus, ask him. Jesus, if you're real, I want you. I mean, millions of people can't be wrong, can they? Jesus, if you're real, I want you. And if you mean it, he'll come. Because he loves you that much. And I hope you get to know him like I know him, like I'm getting to know him, because he shows me new things about him all the time. And I pray that you get to experience the love I do. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you. And I would love to talk to you more. I hope you have a super wonderful, blessed day. And I will see y'all later.